Well, it's Wednesday, the 11th of September 2024. Well, what have I been doing? I nipped to Pound Stretcher in Gainsborough, and they'd got a big summer sale on. So they've got loads of things for 10 pence. And I got these two propagating sets, 10 pence each. They've got the little pads that you put water on and it expands, so you can put cuttings in or seeds. And I thought for 10 pence they're really good, because as I say, it's got the compost in the little discs. Then you can turn the top over and it makes it into like a little propagator. So 10 pence each, what a bargain. I couldn't have got those from the charity shop for that price. Just switch a light on, it'll be a little bit better. So that was good. And then I managed to get some gloves. I got some children's gloves because if they're down at the allotment or they need some gloves for doing painting or whatever, they've got them. 10 pence for each pair of gloves. Then I managed to get a pair for my husband. These are, I'll tell you in a minute. Probably says it on this one, if you bear with me. Leather rigger gloves. So these should have been £2.99 a pair, and I got them for 10 pence. Absolutely fantastic. I love these. So they're for my husband. Should have been £2.99, 10p. I'm over the moon. A lot of things that I do in the garden, I tend not to wear gloves. I know I should wear gloves because the times I've scratched myself or ended up with filthy hands, scrubbed them and they still don't come clean because all the soil gets down my nails. But I'm one of those that likes to get in. I've got problems with my joints, so to have a big pair of gloves on sometimes makes it even harder. But things like holding ladders and things like that, if my husband's up the ladder, these will be ideal, and for several other jobs. So could not go wrong, 10 pence. So I've got quite a few pair of those. That's just to show you that they were £2.99. So that was a good saving. And there's 3 pairs of children's. So that was that. Moving on. These are the books that I got. My husband got some books as well. At the charity shop it was 10 for £1. So these are brand new word searchers. I've got a friend that likes these, and also I thought probably my grandson might like them. You know, he's 7 and they like to have things like this, particularly if it's going to be dark nights. Keeps him off the screens, doesn't it? So 10 pence each, in effect, they were. So I had to think about that then. You'll have to bear with me. I've been out all day from first thing this morning. I think this time of year you've got to grab as many daylight hours as you can, because you'll be sorry if you don't. Yesterday we were busy outside clearing up the back where the camper parks and where the car parks. We took the car in for its MOT and it passed. No advisories or anything, so that was good. Pleased about that. So my husband went up the ladder yesterday once the car was out of the way, and he's cleaned all the guttering out. So he's in my good books at the moment. He's also cleaned the Velux window that's on the tea room at the back. So that's another thing. He did 1 or 2 other bits and bobs. So yeah, he's in my good books. So this was another book, The Homemade Home. I thought that's good for that price, isn't it? And also little Christmas decorations to knit and crochet. So that looks quite good. I don't know whether it tells you how much it should have been. £9.99. that one should have been. So, I mean, for 10p, you can't go wrong, can you? And anybody that's watched this channel for a long time knows I've got a thing about cotton reels. I know some people like fast cars, some people like diamonds. I mean, I love diamonds, don't get me wrong, but if it's glass, I don't care. But I've ended up getting some more cotton reels. I have got a thing about the wooden ones, and also I do like them if they've got particularly English makes on them, because it's part of our history, and I don't know what it is about me, but I feel as though I'm saving them. I don't know who they're for, but I can't help myself. So I ended up getting 4 bags. They were £1 each. Some of them, they'll just be used because I can never get enough cottons, particularly with the quilts that I do. I use a lot of cotton on those. So this particular bag, that'll be what that'll be used for. This bag here has got some of the old cotton reels on. It's got the Silco and the coats for a start off. What's that one? That's a Silco as well. But yes, I thought they were quite interesting. I love that one there. Dewhurst Silco, machine thread. I always think about Dewhurst butchers. So, but yeah, great some of these are. It's all right, I've been distracted. I'm looking at them instead of showing them to you. Another pack. This one has got a wooden one in. That's the Silco one. The purple one, that's wooden. And also the pink one next to it. Let me just have a look. That just says pale rose. Let's have a look, see what make it is. And it's a triclo, which I've never heard before. So, yeah, very, very happy with these. £1 for a bag full, I thought was a real good deal. Another wooden one here. What have I got on this one? Sorry if it's crackling. It's a little bit damaged, that one. And another wooden one there. Silco again. So, very happy with them. And I got a bag of buttons. These should have been 50p, but I think the lady thought all the bags were £1, so, but I'm not bothered, it goes to charity. And what I'm doing at the moment, if you can remember, I got the wool that's on the cones. I made like a little neck covering, should I say. It's not a scarf because it's not long enough. Just goes round the neck, and I'm hoping to overlap it and just put a button on. So one of the buttons out of the button bag will be ideal, because there doesn't look to be sets of buttons, but there's some very unusual pretty ones in there. So, and they look more authentic, don't they? It's a lovely little scarf that I've made, and when I've put the button on, I'll show it you. This is some of the crocheting that I'm doing at the moment. I'm making a little shawl for myself, and this is the cone there, and it's called Twinkle. Now, when I showed you that I'd bought this, I think I called it Winkle, which is another thing altogether, because the T was wrapped around. I didn't realise it was called Twinkle. I mean, honestly, I don't know. One more brain cell and I'd be a plant. But still, I try my best. So that is Twinkle. So I've put the Twinkle with the mole coloured wool, because it's very fine. And this is what it's come out like. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting out with a piece that's just draped around my neck for size, and then I'm going to increase it and see if I can make a nice little shawl. Don't know whether I'd go out and wear it or whether just for home. I'm not really bothered. I'm just enjoying picking it up at night and getting on with it. The other thing I got, if you just bear with me, is a pair of leather sandals. They're flats, but they are 100% leather, and they're made by Bronx, and I think they're Italian, and they were £1. Everything in the shop was £1. I absolutely love them, and my grandfather was a cobbler, so my mum, she was very strict about us wearing nothing but leather, because she said if you wear plastic it'll draw your feet. She was all right with canvas, but anything plastic, it was a no-no. You know, places like Shoe Zone, when you walk past it and it just smells of plastic, oh no, she wouldn't like that at all. So that's one. And just bear with me. This is a raw video as normal. This was the other one that I got. It's pink at the front, and then it's brown at the back, and the ankle strap is a beautiful green, like a jade green. So they're made in Brazil, I think, and they're 100% leather. So very, very happy with them. Just shows what you can get for your money if you have a good look. The other thing that I'll show you, because I'm quite proud of it, just bear with me. Honestly, is these shoes. If you remember, a while ago I bought these shoes, and they're by Dune, and I think I'd seen some, they were over £100, and I think I paid a couple of pounds for them, £2 or £3. And I didn't realise that some of the stones were missing. Well, the other day when they were throwing some stuff out at the charity shop, I got a sheet with some like little diamonds on for crafting, if you can see one there. So you know what I'm going to say. So all these here that have got like diamonds in, they'd all come off. So what I've done is I've gone round and put the diamonds in where they were missing. So I'm quite pleased with myself with that. I think that's about it really. So that's my shoes that I've mended, and they're ever so comfortable. I mean, I would never pay that sort of money with for shoes, but to walk out in some nice Dune shoes is a nice thing to do. But a better thing that makes me feel even better is that I've paid about £3 for them. And then I've got my Italian leather sandals for next year, and my green leather sandals, and they cost me £1 each. Then all the cottons and some books and the gloves as well for 10p. I mean, honestly, you never know what you're going to get. And yes, there's still Hazel there waiting to be put on a cushion. But my life just lately has been so busy. I've not known whether I'm coming or going, but never mind, it's all good fun. And what's it like tonight? Well, we've had a bit of rain, but there's nothing better, is there, for garden plants than rain. And it just clears everything up, doesn't it? And I've left one of my house plants outside. It's a parlour palm. I picked it out the pot the other day, and the roots were hanging out the bottom. So I thought, come on, give it some love. So I've took it in the greenhouse and I've repotted it, and I've left it outside to have a shower of rain on it. So it should say thank you to me and look a lot better when I bring it in. Right, I think that's all my waffling for today. Hope everybody's all right. Lots of love. Bye.